Hey, what is going on, pros and PROesses? It's KMJ here, just 123, and welcome to another sit-down commentary session, Topic Talk. Again, let the old Code 4 gameplay play in the background. We have some good old domination on my favourite map of all time, Shipment. Final score is 73 to 18, so again, another decent score. Not pretty far from 100, but oh well. So again, another Topic Talk today, more of a interesting one. But today's topic will be about kind of a two-thing, but it's like, should you pay? Should you pay for full price stuff? Should you watch online movies for free? It's kind of to do with that stuff, like fake products and stuff like that. I'll think of a question to ask you guys at the end. But yeah, so also we all know, we can go online, watch a free movie. Voila, we save ourselves what, probably 20 quid, for fuel and cinema and getting there and back and whatever, and the convenience from my own home. Now, there's obviously points to and from obviously watching free movies online. Let's be honest, we're all guilty of, well, I'd say 99% of us are guilty of watching, a free movie online. Because the thing is, it's so easy these days to just type in a website, there you are, bam, you've got a free movie, it's in HD, it's in 720p or whatever, you put it full screen, the sound it's basically a rip-off of this, so it's HD, it's good, it's a totally enjoyable, watchable movie. You put full screen, you put your TV downstairs, and voila, you sit from your home with comfort, and some people say, oh, I want the experience, but do you want the experience every single time? Like, I don't think it's that worth it to get every single time, especially for the cost anyway, because again, in this day and age, who really has, any spare cash, for, to pay for movies, to pay for, real products and stuff, when, again, we've all got other stuff to pay for and, save money these days because of today's climate. Now, let's be honest, we go on eBay, and there's tons of fake stuff. We go like to markets and there's tons of fake stuff. There's fake Air Max, clothes, shoes, belts, glass, sunglasses, everything you can imagine. There's actually a market in the UK, not too far from where I live actually, probably about half an hour, 20-minute drive. It's called Bovingdon Market. Look it up on Google if you don't know what it is. Basically, they've got everything fake there, shoes, belts, glass, everything, you name it, everything's fake there. And some of the stuff there is actually really decent quality. Now, let's take the Air Max shoes for example. I don't know if that's a bit loud. So let's take the Air Max shoes. So, the Air Max 90 start from £90 and they go upwards. The new Air Max design goes all the way from 120 upwards. So that's a lot. That's a lot of money for a pair of shoes. Now, yes, they're good quality. Yes, they're decent quality. But when you can get still a decent quality pair out of the market, for say, I think that £20, which they are £20. That's a lot cheaper. Now, I can personally prove this and say I have bought a few pairs. I'm gonna be honest, I've bought a few fake pairs. I'll be totally honest, they've lasted me at least 3 years. At least 3 years, because I look after my stuff, I look after my clothes. I keep them clean, I look after them. So for something that cost me £20, which would last me at least 3 years, even though a wool pair would still last me 3+ years, for £20, that at least lasts more than 3 years, that is a really good, price, and you cannot tell the difference. They are so identical to the real ones. Yes, they're a bit lighter and stuff, and like that, but you really can't tell. You wear Air Max, you've got your mate's Air Max next to your real ones, you cannot tell the difference. They look exactly the same. And this is my point. I've got a few pairs, and they have lost. I've still got my original pair. They must be 4 years old now, and they finally ripped, but that's only at the side they ripped. Really because I started using them for scrap because they were like getting old and whatever. But 4 years, 3.5, I'll say 3+ years out of 20 quid is brilliant. And like I said just before, I'm all up for paying for real products, paying for this, paying for that, but I do not want to pay the real price when there is an alternative that is just as good for probably more than half less the price. For example, the Air Max. Now, like I said, I'll be up for paying for real Air Max and stuff like that, and paying to go to the cinema. But when you can watch that same movie, online for free at your home, convenience of your home. I don't care about the big screen and speakers all the time. I put my Beat headset on. I've got the full surround there. Out my computer sound, so that's good surround there. It's right on my head. And I've got a big enough TV, so I'm fine with that. You just cannot beat that for free. I say, I tell you what, the amount of movies that people watch, and I'll be honest, I've probably saved at least I don't know, over £500 at least of movies, watching free movies. £500, that's how much it costs. And probably if you add fuel and I don't know, any food you bought there and anything else and time to go out, you're probably talking again double that, probably another 500 quid in total, maybe another couple hundred. So that's my point. Spend all that money for what? When you could save all that money and that can go towards savings or to pay off your bill, which you really need that money for. So, and again, it's an interesting question. You know, should they make the movies cheaper? You know, and I know some movies are what, 10, 12 pounds. I know it's not that much money, but again, when you can watch it in HD with surround sound for free, what would you rather have? 99% of the time, we'd rather watch it for free. I know it's good to go with friends and stuff to the cinemas, and that's fine. You know, I do go to the cinema now and then. You know, that's fine when going with parents and whatever. That's fine, and they pay. You know, that's cool. But when it's just like me on my own, then I just want to watch the movie. That's fine. And sometimes I'll buy a movie from like CEX, which is a second-hand shop. They've got like cheap movies. People trade them in, and then I trade them back and get some money back. But again, it's getting to the town. I've still got to pay for the movie, and I'm only going to watch it once. And I honestly don't think it's worth my money. Like, I'd rather not watch it. I'd rather watch it for free. It just brings back to my point because, with money today, it is that hard to get hold of money and, stuff like that as well. It's just my point. So, the main question I'm trying to get to you guys is, do you buy fake stuff? Do you watch stream movies online? Do you think it's worth it? Or do you think they make the full price products cheaper as well? And obviously, I guess to combat this problem, like to stop, look at me going hard. I guess to stop the problem of fake stuff is that they should make it cheaper. So instead of say paying £90 upwards for a pair of Air Max, let's say they made them, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50. I'll probably be more inclined to buy, because let's be honest, they're all made in China and they're all made for dirt cheap. Let's be honest, they're all made for dirt cheap, so they'll get massive profits. I know it says profit for the company, but it would solve the problem of fake stuff, because I would personally happily pay £40 for a pair of Air Max. 90 to 40 is a big difference. Even the £120 ones, which are 40, 50, I would consider buying them at that price because you think it's a decent price for a nice pair of shoes, which is fine. Not £120, that's extreme. And the movies, maybe if it was like £5 for a movie, and maybe if the food was cheaper and stuff, because we all know that they get the money off the drinks, concessions and stuff. So I think that's the problem that needs to be looked at. That if they need to make the main products cheaper, it's like Ray-Bans, tops, anything. Ray-Bans go for £120 minimum, which is a lot of money for a pair of freaking sunglasses. Even the prescription ones go for about £300, £400, the prescription ones. So, I don't know, it's interesting. It's an interesting debate, really. Like I said, if they made them cheaper, then, personally, I have got a set of Ray-Bans. But, if they made them a lot cheaper, then it'd be easier to buy, because more people will buy them and they wouldn't buy the fake ones. So it's better for the company, because of all the money they'd save from making the product cheaper, they get more money and more people buying it. So it does make sense. So it is interesting. So anyway, I'm running out of time again, guys. So let me know again what your views and opinions are on, do you buy fake stuff? Do you watch stream movies online? And be honest, guys, because I'm going to be honest, 99% of us do watch stream movies online. Even my parents, watch stream movies online on the apps, on the website, whatever, because it's just that easy to do it. You don't have to go out and physically watch it. If you miss a movie as well, you can watch it online. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Again, top final score is 73 to 18, and I'll see all of you later.